Hello everyone, thank you for watching avivTarot, and today we are going to do another pick a card reading, and this one is what is going to happen, okay? What kind of dreams or what kind of blessings, awesome things are going to come my way in the recent months. And by recent months, that will be like within the next 1 or 2 months or so, okay? So within the next 1 or 2 months, what kind of blessings coming my way, what kind of good things I'm attracting, what kind of dreams I'm manifesting. All right, so it's any one of those. So think about that question and pick a number that you resonate with most while thinking about that question. And today I am going to do slightly different because I just like to change things up. I can't have the same kind of things over and over. So the pick a card reading is a slightly different, and by different is just that I'm not using any tarot cards. I'm only using oracle cards, and I don't think I have done this before yet. So I just thought I'll try and see how that works with everyone, and if you can give me a little bit of feedback, that would be great. So I'm only using oracle cards, and I'm actually using 6 different decks, and because of that I am not going to pre-draw any cards. I'm going to do shuffling on camera because I only have one deck of each oracle cards, and I want to give you the full deck. Okay, so think of the question. Okay, what kind of blessings coming my way, what kind of dreams I'm manifesting that's going to come true, what kind of dreams are going to come true in the next 1 to 2 months, and pick a number that you resonate with most, and timestamps are going to be in the description box below, and we will start with pile number 1. Okay, so for pile number 1, sorry, I'm like fixing the wire. All right, oh my goodness, okay. Kind of good things are coming in the next 1 to 2 months for pile number 1. And we will do the reading when I draw all of the cards. Okay. So the first one we got is protection. Stars, you can manifest. Oh, this corresponds with our topic today. You can manifest your every wish. Okay. Oh. Nice, new beginning. Deep knowing. Yeah, so if the cards flew out like that, I'm gonna take it, okay? But if it flew out too many of them, then I'll keep shuffling. And if no cards will fly out, then that's when I'm gonna draw the cards directly. Okay, just in case you're wondering why I'm drawing some cards and why I'm not trying some cards, yeah. Wow, oh, I didn't have to do a lot of drawing today. All of your cards just fly out, and you have 2 cards with 5s. So 5 could be something that you're seeing a lot recently, which is I really like number 5, seeing 5s, because that means a change is coming. Oh, some people might not like it because that means something's going to be shaken up. Individuality. Okay. So this is 47, 43, and then you have a 55 and a 5. So I just see there's repeating 5s. So some of you guys might be seeing a lot of 5s, 5 repeating 5s, 555, 5555. And there is the new beginning card, so maybe some of you guys might also see like 1155, 1515, 5151, or 5511, something like that. Okay, so I think you might see repeating 1s and 5s, I feel like. And so I think for the next 1 to 2 months, what kind of blessings or what kind of dreams will come true? First of all, I do want to say you have this card, which just says you can manifest every wish. So I think anything that you want you will be able to manifest it. You will able to make it come true. Okay. And it says you can manifest your every wish. So I think the emphasis is actually on the part about you can make things happen. So you have to go and make things happen. I mean, it's about manifesting. So, you can draw good energy, draw good things into your life by thinking or attracting, using the law of attraction, having positive energy and all of that. Okay. But the point I get from the card is also about you putting in the effort and also you making things come into reality. So there is a new beginning coming. So some of you guys might be, which kind of correlates with picking number 1, right? 1 is about new beginning, the beginning of a cycle, lots of like new things coming in. And 5 is also meaning change. So a lot of changes are coming. And I do know that sometimes if you're seeing 1s and 5s together, it could also mean that not only there's a new beginning, but it's going to be slightly chaotic. Okay, so before this new beginning before this new beginning is going to come, you might experience a period of things being slightly difficult and a lot of changes. So things are going to be slightly chaotic for you, and you're going to be like, oh my God, a little overwhelmed. But just know that you are being protected. Okay. We do have the protection, but I also think that maybe you're trying to protect something too, like things that you've accomplished so far. You want to protect that as well. But just know that whatever you want to do, you are being protected. Obviously, it's not like any bad kind of things that you want to do to people or to whatever. But anything that's good for you and for other people, for society, the universe, whatever it is, I think you will be supported and protected, and everything will work in your favor to bring that dream to fruition. Okay. And for some of you guys, I think also it says snake spirit. Okay. It's time to heal. This is I think it's a rattlesnake. So first of all, rattlesnake is quite poisonous. I think maybe, I think that, but the thing is, like, rattlesnake, they don't attack people unless they're being attacked. Okay. They feel threatened, and snake in general are a little bit like that, right? I did a presentation. This is when I was really young. I did a presentation on rattlesnake, which, like, I still have it, but it's like, oof. Just the fact that I was researching it, I had to see a lot of snake pictures, and that's just not pleasant. Anyways, I mean, obviously snake, sometimes it's about, if it's in a lenormand deck, it's about, third party or people being very jealous and, kind of like a negative energy. But snake also, what it represent is that, because snake goes into hibernation, right? And after that, they will shed their skin and drop off like the old stuff and then become anew, right? So I feel like that is that as well. Like the snake spirit is about reborn, refreshing, coming into a new self, right? Shedding the old skin. And it says time to heal, which is also this new beginning. So something is going to start, something is stirring up. So in the next 1 to 2 months, I think if you have been experiencing a lot of hardship or like something difficult, or like I said, I think you are probably currently experiencing some kind of a chaos or some kind of a chaotic energy right now, because there's a lot of fives going on and the ones. So but in the next 1 or 2 months, you're going to start seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. You're going to heal if you have been experiencing pain and and like you feel injured or somebody broke your heart. And this person breaking your heart doesn't have to be a lover. It could be a friend. It could be your family too, right? Or your kids if you are married and have kids. But of course, it could be your lover too. But you're coming into a healing moment in the next 1 or 2 months, or maybe you are in the process of it. And over here it says deep knowing, and I feel like deep down inside you know that everything is going to be okay, and everything, and also, like, I think you know that you are being protected, and everything, like I said, is going to be okay, and you're almost there. And oh my god, I do have to mention, I just looked up at the clock right now, and my clock is like right over there, where my TV is, and it was 5:11. What did I say? I said, like, you're pricing a lot of 11.5s, 5:11s, and yeah, okay. So that just kind of, affirms that you're probably having something going on right now, new beginnings, chaotic moment, transition, okay? And over here, we're talking about individuality, right? So I think you need to figure out, this is what I get, like, you need to figure out, you can't cater to everyone. You can't please everyone. I think maybe you always put other people's happiness in front of you before yourself, and what other people need first. You put those first, but now you need to put yourself, your need, what do you want first, okay? You need to be happy in order to make people around you happy. You need to heal in order for other people around you to also brighten up and lighten up. And because our energy do affect other people as well. Like, we could feel it. Sometimes we don't know, we're just like, something's off, but we can feel it. And it's so funny I'm talking about this because this morning I just, you know, YouTube always recommends like videos, right? And I just like happened to tap on one of the videos. It actually, I didn't tap on it, it just automatically played. And so I was like, oh, this one sounds interesting. And in the video, it talked about synchronicity, right? And which I've always known, you know, like what we were just talking about, like, you know, about 5 and 11s and all that stuff. And we're seeing that on the clock. But I actually looked it up too on the YouTube because it showed a little bit of a clip and I was just like, oh, this is kind of interesting. And so I went and looked more into it, and it showed these metronomes. Doesn't matter how many of them. So you can, if you want to go and look it up, you can type it in YouTube and just type synchronicity and metronome. You'll find those videos where people did experiments that they put a lot of like metronomes and they are all ticking at different frequencies, or, you know, just not in sync, okay? Because they just set them in motion at various times. But eventually it affects, one starts to affect the other, starts to affect the other, and starts to affect the other. And before you know it, they did one with 32 metronomes, and then I saw they did another one with 64 metronomes, and they all came into sync after. Of course, like, the thing is that they are being placed on this oscillator thing, right? So when one started to affect the other, and it actually affects this oscillator thing, the board that they are being placed on, and that kind of like helps syncing all the other things. But it kind of like makes sense, because I was like, well, that's cheating, right? But then I was thinking, okay, but we are all living in on the same planet, right? The Earth. And so if we're all like in sync, eventually, like, I think we do affect each other, right? Kind of, right? So anyways, we like, meaning that there is something containing us, and then we're all affecting each other, like, and I I don't know if guys would feel this, but definitely if I'm mentioning this, girls would know for sure. Like, if you are living with another girl or like a few other girls, you'll start to notice that you guys will all have your period around the same time. Guys are like, this is too much information, but it's true. Like, girls will definitely know about this, I think, if you've lived with other girls and you actually start having, you know, things together at the same time. And I don't know, guys can comment if you are a guy and then you want to let me know, like, what kind of things guys notice that they start to have in sync. That would be very interesting too. But girls, I know that's like really crazy if you think about it, like having your period around the same time, right? Anyways, so what I wanted to say is that we are all affecting each other, and that by you being happy, you will be able to affect the other people and draw other people close to you too. So what are you manifesting in the next 1 to 2 months is that there's new beginning. And if you are in pain or in some kind of chaotic moment, it's going to heal. If you have any type of dreams that you want and you're probably manifesting it right now, any type of wishes, it will come true in the next 1 to 2 months. I don't think the whole thing will come true, but you'll start seeing the beginning of it, okay? Of your dream coming true. And I do want to mention that it's not gonna just like land on your lap. You do need to do something too, right? Sometimes, of course, it does happen that it just happens, But other times I do feel like you have to put in a little bit of effort to make things happen. And the first thing that you can do is to find what makes you happy, right? Find what makes you happy. And then deep knowing, I think there is going to be something that might reveal itself as well in the next 1 to 2 months. Maybe if you are in the darkness about something, like somebody is not telling you the truth or something like that. I feel like you kind of sense it. You intuitively kind of know something is up, but you don't have proof. But maybe in the next 1 or 2 months, you will see, you'll figure it out. It's like something will prove this deep knowing that you are experiencing or having right now. Okay. And also just know that you're going to be protected. And that's it. That is what I see for pile number 1. So let me know if this resonates with you. And by leaving in the comment section below. And also, if you haven't seen my next 7 to 10 days video, I think my next 7 to 10 days video, not the one that I uploaded this week, but the one I uploaded last week. Okay, last week, the English one. And if you haven't seen that one, I think you should go check it out. The reason being, you don't have to watch the whole video, just watch the intro, because I'm doing a drawing to celebrate 10K subscribers. So if you haven't seen that video, you should go check that out just to enter into the drawing. All right. It's a free 15 to 20 minutes personal reading. And if you want to win that, then you should go check that video out and enter into the drawing. So that's it. I hope you liked today's reading, and thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, or subscribe to my channel and or my video, and turn on that notification bell if you haven't already. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. All right, so for pile number 2, we will draw all the cards first, and then we will do the reading together. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Oh, nice. Storm. Every hurricane comes to an end. I did the reading yesterday with in Chinese, and this card came out as well. So what kind of blessings or awesome things are coming your way? In the next 1 to 2 months. Ooh, the Fates. This is kind of like the Wheel of Fortune card. I was going to take this one, but okay. Openness. This kind of have the same kind of feeling, doesn't it? It's like stars, but it's like this person holding the stars. This is the stars in the sky. Can you see that? And then like there's like kind of like faint yellow glow in the back. It's kind of like the moon too. This is very interesting. In case you're wondering how I pick the cards, if there's too many falling out, then I'm gonna keep shuffling. If one flies out, then I'll take them. If nothing is flying out during that shuffling time, and I'm gonna draw one. Trust. Nice. Okay. A rebirth is assured. Interesting. And that's a bat. This deck is very interesting because it's pointy. So it would scratch up my what kind of, ooh, okay, too many. What kind of blessings or dreams? Okay. Wow, you have 2 virtues coming out with, oh no, there's 2 cards. Okay, I'm gonna keep drawing. Understanding. Okay. I think these 2 cards came out in the same pile yesterday in the Chinese one. Anyways, I'm just it was quite interesting. Okay. All right, so for your pile number 2, the the first card that kind of attracts my attention is this fate card. Okay, this fate, the fates. It's like, I think in the next 1 to 2 months, okay, in the next 1 to 2 months, the kind of things that will happen, because this kind of reminds me of the Wheel of Fortune card. So things are going to come in favor, okay, in favor of you. And over here we have the storm, which is every hurricane comes to an end. So if something is like going really, really crazy in your life right now, or something are just not going the way you expected, or just like things are just, I don't know. I just see this crazy, like this craziness, or maybe there's a lot of like unsettling things. Okay, things upsetting you, all kinds of things. Just like things like maybe that you didn't expect, but it's kind of like in the bad way, or just like arguments, or not seeing things eye to eye with people, like people that you care about or people that you don't care about. It doesn't even matter, like family, lovers, friends, whatever it is. Just like things are kind of crazy. Okay, it's going to come to an end, and it's kind of like this Wheel of Fortune card. It's kind of like things are coming to an end and turning in your favor. And also, I feel like the things that are happening in your life right now with this fate card is also letting you know that in the next 1 or 2 months, you're going to see the reason that it's happening. I think there is something to be that you can learn from this chaos, or this out of this craziness. Like you can't, maybe like, you know, oh, okay, I'm not going to deal with this person anymore. Or if this person acts a certain way, that's a bad sign. Or you know, just who to avoid, what to avoid, etc. So I think that it's meant to happen, and you will see the reason why in a little bit, because it says trust and understanding too. It says understanding. So I feel like in the next 1 or 2 months, you're going to understand why certain things happen. It doesn't even have to be recently. It could be something from years ago as well. And now you're seeing, oh my goodness, you know, if that didn't happen, then this wouldn't happen, and this wouldn't happen. You're going to be able to link things together. Of course, if you aren't the kind of person that you think everything is a coincidence, which I'm kind of on the fence about that. I do think there's a reason. Maybe when it's happening, you could think it could be a coincidence, but in the long run, you could correlate a lot of things together. Like if this didn't happen, the next thing wouldn't happen, and the thing after that wouldn't happen. And it's just like a lot of the movies too, or even TV shows, right? They always show these parallel universe, or like, okay, this event, if you choose this way and versus if you choose that way. And it's so funny, like I haven't yet to, if you have seen something that shows a different result, okay, but I think a lot of the ones that I've seen, it always shows that it doesn't matter which way you take, it's going to end up the same thing. It just one might be a detour. It might take a little bit longer to get to where the other one is, but it's the same. You're gonna get to the same come to the same decision, come to the same result. Okay, so what is meant to be, it will be, and it's just unavoidable, right? And you have to trust that that is that. And over here it says openness and trust, and I do feel like this is about, like, you know, just having an open mind. So in the next 1 or 2 months, you probably want to keep your mind open, keep an open heart, receive you know, messages from the universe, because we do have the rebirth over here. Something is coming to an end, and something is going to rise from the ashes, if you will, okay, like the phoenix or something like that, right? So, and I feel like this this is very interesting, the bat spirit in this particular deck. It reminds me of like the hangman, right? Because the bat is hung upside down like that. And it's very interesting because it has a little like something on the top of his head, like a little crown or something. Either way, I just feel like you're going to see things, and with this understanding card too, right? I think in the next 1 or 2 months, you're really going to be able to see things from a different perspective, and you're going to understand why certain things happen, or you're going to just find out something about someone, okay, that is just, could be good, could be bad. And you just have to trust that it is for your higher good, and everything is going to be okay, right? And I feel like with this openness card, with this bat hung upside down, it's kind of like that too, like that hangman seeing things from various angle and keeping their mind open, observing. So like right now, you are experiencing a little bit of like static, you know, energy, or just things are kind of stuck and not moving forward. The momentum is not, kind of slow. But with this fate card, I really do feel this, like the Wheel of Fortune card, everything is going to start moving again, and this is going to be turned around, and you're going to see things moving forward. Okay, and crazy things are going to come to an end. You'll see the light at the end of the tunnel, and there is rebirth coming in the next 1 to 2 months. And you just want to keep an open mind, because there could be something unexpected, things that are unexpected coming in too. And I think it's a good thing. Don't see it as a bad thing. And even if it's like at the moment you could think that it's a bad thing, or oh my god, no, but in the long run, you're going to understand why that the thing happened the way it did, and at that timing too. So that's what I see for pile number 2, that there is something coming in for you in the next 1 or 2 months, and things are going to go forward again. Maybe you'll be reborn. Okay, things are going to start moving forward in your favor, and you just have to trust, take a leap of faith, or just believe that things will happen for you. And also you'll come to an understanding why certain things happen, and you're gonna have like this wisdom because of all of the experiences that just happened. Okay, So that's what I see for pile number 2, and you can leave it in the comment section below if that made sense to you, or if you resonated, or if you have anything that you want to share with me, you can leave it in the comment section below as well. And don't forget to like, share, or subscribe to my channel and or my video. And I hope you haven't clicked off the video yet, because if you haven't seen the next 7 to 10 days video, not this week but the one that I uploaded last week, okay, because I'm going to do a drawing, and the deadline is December 14th of 2020, okay, at 11:59 p.m. Los Angeles time. So if you haven't seen that video, just watch the beginning part just so that you can enter into the drawing. All right, and that's it. All right, thank you so much for watching my video, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Turn on that notification bell too. All right, so for pile number 3, okay, let's see what kind of awesome things are going to come your way in the next 1 to 2 months. What kind of great things are going to come your way in the next 1 to 2 months? Blessings, what kind of dreams? Witch. Ooh, justice is coming. Nice. This is really good. I love this too. Justice. So we're gonna I'm gonna draw all the cards before we start the reading. Ooh, time for a nap. That's interesting. Full of wisdom. Nice. Animals, nice. Okay. I don't know, maybe you can take a nap with your animals. What kind of blessings? Ooh, okay. Watch and wait. Okay. So the kind of blessings in the next 1 to 2 months for pile number 3. Too many. Ooh. Okay. Summon. Okay, this card over here is about summon, right? And so I feel like maybe you are summoning something like the universe, or if you have a particular religion, you know, your angels, guides. I think you're summoning something, okay? And to bring you justice. So in the next 1 or 2 months, okay, I think there is going to be justice coming. And also I think you're going to get a lot of wisdom as well. So you're going to be you're going to have a lot of wisdom coming to you. You're going to gain a lot of wisdom. Okay. Over here it says watch and wait. So I think don't panic right now. Maybe right now everything doesn't seem like it's going your way. It's kind of like similar to pile number 2, but not but it's different in a way too. In the sense that maybe you've been wronged, or you're waiting for some kind of a result to come in, and it's just like you're not seeing anything. Maybe you're it says summoning, so maybe you're manifesting something. You want something to come true, especially, okay, in the area where someone did you wrong. Okay, especially if someone did you wrong and you want to see that justice being served. And so in the next 1 or 2 months, what kind of blessings is coming? What kind of dreams are coming true for you? Is that justice is coming, okay? And it's really funny because I'm looking at this card, is just like trying to get a sense of like, why is she opening up this closet, you know, with clothes and stuff, and maybe she's trying to get that sword. Okay, she's ready to go out and face the world again. Okay, and so I think you might be making this justice come. Okay, maybe you're making this justice coming into your life, but also it could just be you know, your guides, your spirits, your spirit guides, your angels are helping you, serving this justice. And when you see that coming, I feel like you're like, all right, I'm ready to party. I'm ready to go on to the next phase of my life, because I feel like maybe you're stuck in some kind of a cycle, or in this just pain, okay, that why are you the only one suffering type of things. And it says over here, watch and wait, because this justice is coming. This justice is going to be served. And over here it says time for a nap, and I feel like that's what it is. Maybe, you know, that this thing has been bothering you forever and ever and ever, and you've been thinking about it. It's been on your mind for like the longest time. Like, why am I not seeing anything? Why are they being so why am I the only one suffering? I mean, kind of stuck in this really negative energy. And not that it's bad. I think sometimes we need to let it out, right? We need to really feel it and embrace it. But don't indulge in it. That's what I think. Okay. And so like, you're going to see this thing coming in the next 1 or 2 months, that this justice is going to be served. And this is when you're finally going to be able to take a nap. This is like the sweetest nap or sweetest dream you've ever been able to, maybe for like the past however long it is. And also, if you're thinking like, okay, I don't really have anything that is like I'm waiting for like to have justice served or anything, so then maybe that's not the message for you. Then I do get with this time for a nap is that maybe you've been working really, really hard. Okay, maybe you've been working really, really hard, and this justice is that you're going to reap what you sow, which is all of these effort that you've been putting in, all of the these hard work that you've been putting into, like maybe your work life or your family life or whatever it is, that you're going to see like a return back to you, like a good karma coming back to you. And you've been working so hard that maybe you gave up sleep, you know, you haven't been able to rest, like I mean like really well rested. Then it's time in the next 1 or 2 months, maybe you should take a little bit of time for yourself. If you can't afford taking like a vacation, even just like a day or two, you know, go and indulge yourself in like good food, or just watch a movie that you've been wanting to watch, or read a book that you haven't been able to read. Whatever it is, make a little bit of time for yourself, okay? And over here it says watch and wait, and this is when, if you don't have anything like that you're waiting for to to have come back to you, then it's just and I feel like this is just taking the time. It's the kind of like this same message as taking a nap, right? Time for a nap, taking some time for yourself, watch something, okay? Read something, take the time for you. And I feel like maybe watch is like go out and go to the nature and really see like all, like how beautiful the world is, because maybe you didn't even have time for that. Like every day you're just like zooming past things. Especially I just got like the message, especially maybe you're like, if you're watching this during the pandemic, maybe you're like the hospital workers or something, you know, that you've been working around the clock nonstop, right? And you need to take a little bit of time for yourself. And over here, the hospital workers is just an example. You could be working other fields too, and it's just working nonstop and just like really crazy schedule, right? You need to take time for yourself and just really relax. Your health is really important as well. And I think you're going to be able to gain a lot of wisdom in the next 1 or 2 months. You're going to see things that you've never seen before. You're going to, maybe you're summoning wisdom into your life too, especially if you need that. Maybe you're going to school, maybe you are trying to pass an exam, okay? You're going to be able to have a lot of knowledge in order for you to pass the exam or the schoolwork, or maybe you're trying to get a project going, or ask someone to collaborate with you or something like that, okay? You're going to be able to gain the required knowledge, wisdom to make things happen for you. And then over here, lastly, animals. And I feel like with the animals card, again, it's taking time for yourself, but you know, catering. I think animals to me is about unconditional love as well. So like unconditional love for you or for yourself and for other people as well. Because over here, justice is coming is also, I just feel like it's about karma, about good karma coming back to you, or bad karma for doing things that are bad, right? So we always want to do good things because we want to have good things coming back to us. And so animals, I feel, has a little bit of that too. And not only that, if you've been wanting to have a pet for the longest time, maybe in the next 1 or 2 months you'll be able to find a companion. Animals, because they showed the dog, but it doesn't necessarily mean that. I just feel like the animals is about returning to this like wild side. That's what I meant, like when I talked about like going back into nature, feel nature, because the animals and nature are kind of like the same thing, right? Not the same thing, but like the same type of like animals and nature like kind of go hand in hand, because they're just like the purest form, because they don't have complicated thoughts like us, right? We always make things so much more complicated, but animals are just simple. They are just simple. And I feel like you want to live a simple life, take some time and just like get away from like all the complications of things. And if you've been wanting to have a pet, then maybe it's time to go and adopt some pets, right? Cats or dogs or whatever it is. I'm a huge person on, adoptions. As if you're a new subscriber, then then you might not know that I've been donating to like various animal societies for like the past few months, and I leave those messages in the community board. And so that would be another message, is that, you know, if you don't have time to adopt a pet because you're like, oh no, that's a lot of responsibility, right? Then maybe you know, donate some money to help out these associations, so that these pets they can have a, you know, somewhere to stay, food to eat, water to drink, and someone to take care of, and then doctors to look after their sicknesses, right? Giving them necessary surgeries if they need it, and all that kind of thing. So just like that, to show unconditional love that way, right? And I just feel like another thing is about companionship, like loyalty. Maybe you'll be able to find someone who is super loyal to you, companionship in the next 1 or 2 months, like summoning that, right? So I just it's like I think there's like a few different messages here, and I don't think everything is going to apply for like just for you. It'll be great if everything applies, but just take whatever resonates, because I feel like there is a few different type of energies here, and there's a few things going on with pile number 3. So let me know how this resonates with you, and this is what I see for pile number 3. And I do want to mention that if you haven't seen my next 7 to 10 days video, not the one that I uploaded this week, but the one that I uploaded last week, the reason I'm telling you about that is because I'm doing a drawing. This drawing is a 15 to 20 minutes personal reading for free. Okay, and so if you want to enter into that drawing, go watch that video so that you can enter into it and be a lucky winner. You don't have to watch the whole video, just the intro part, because I talk about how you can enter into the drawing, right? And that's it. So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like, share, or subscribe to my channel and or my video, and turn on that notification bell if you haven't. And if you have anything that you want to share with me, leave it in the comment section below. And thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. All right, lastly, let's see what kind of blessings or things, dreams are coming true for you in the next 1 or 2 months. Embracing. Okay. Take this one. Ooh, chop wood. Okay. Kind of blessings or dreams are going to come true in the next 1 or 2 months for pile number 4. Universe, we are all just stardust. That's interesting. We have courage. We're not reading reversals today, okay? Just in case you're wondering why I flipped it. Okay, oops, there's two. Ooh, oh my goodness, this one came out again. One of the piles got this. I can't remember if it's, I think it might be pile number 2, maybe? Okay, this flew out. Okay, so you have 2 5s, but I mean it's not as many as pile number 1. So just want to mention there is 2 number 5s. All right, so first of all, I think what I see is that it says. I just want to say this one because it was in the other pile, and this is the only, and I was just thinking, I was like, oh, there's no like duplicates, and then of course as you think that, you draw something. So over here, rebirth is assured. So I think for the next 1 to 2 months, what kind of blessings or dreams are coming true? One of them is that you're going to feel reborn. Something is going to start from like a fresh new page. You're going to have a fresh new start in the next 1 to 2 months. You're going to feel like reborn, refreshed, starting anew. Okay. And we have the universe card, which is very interesting too, because this is about like the kind of blessings that are coming in your way. And we have the universe. This is almost like the world card. So, and then we have this hand holding these stars in her hand, right? And it says we're all just stardust. What I feel with this card is that I feel like the world is in your hand. And stardust is almost like things are not, this is what I feel like. It's very philosophical. Like we're only here for a limited period of time, right? And whatever we want to do, we should just go for it, because in the end, we're just stardust. And in the long run, I mean, unless you do something crazily special and you're gonna leave a mark in history, we're all going to be forgotten one day, right? That's what I feel. It's kind of sad, but then if you really think about it, and combined with this rebirth card, is that whatever you do it's going to be forgotten, and then you're going to start like a new cycle, reincarnation or whatever, if you believe in that. And things are going to be erased, but at the same time, you're going to carry that baggage too, unknowingly. And which is also interesting, because I've been reading Brian Weiss's, I've been not reading, I'm listening to the audiobooks, and I'm listening to Same Body, Many Souls, and it's about that reincarnation, that we're the same soul, but we're just having multiple different lives. It's almost like that. And like we thought that we're just going back into like a stardust, like nothing, just a little dust in the universe. And yet we're coming back. We're going to, if the lessons we didn't learn from the previous lives, we're going to continue to do that, to learn it, and then it's just going to keep carrying with us. And so what I think is that for the next 1 or 2 months, maybe you can think back of things that you've been wanting to do but haven't done. You should try to fulfill it, try to accomplish it this life. And if you've been procrastinating, don't procrastinate. If you want to make some kind of changes in you or around you, then be that change first, right? If you want to, if you think like, oh my God, I get angry too fast. I am too impatient. I talk too much. I talk too little. I'm too shy. Oh, I'm too blunt. Whatever it is that you think you're too whatever and you want to change, I don't think it's easy, okay? It's not easy, but you can always replace a habit with another. So if you think you're too blunt, then maybe think about like, listen. I'm going to listen to other people more. Or, you will replace it with something else. Instead of thinking, oh, I'm too blunt, I need to change that. But you need to come up with a way. How are you going to do that, right? Just think of a way, replace it with something else. You replace one habit with another. And over here we have courage. Courage, the Leo energy, because it has like the Lion King right here. So I think you want to have a lot of passion for things. And this is why I'm talking about like, be the change yourself that you want to see in others, right? And you have... it takes a lot of courage to want to change and to admit that we need to change, that we are at wrong. And it says embracing, and I feel like that's like about embracing all of your flaws and all of the good things that you possess. Because sometimes I really don't think a flaw is always a flaw, because sometimes a flaw becomes a good point, right? If you talk too much. But when someone else is super quiet, talking too much might be a good thing, right? Because then it's not so awkward, right? It depends on really the angle you see things. So you need to embrace all of the good and the bad. And sometimes the good becomes bad in certain situation, and sometimes the bad qualities that you think you have is actually a good quality in certain situations. So just embrace it. You are unique, you are special. And I think in the next 1 or 2 months, what are you going to manifest, or the kind of blessings that are coming your way, is that you're going to embrace, you're going to accept you for who you are. And you're going to have the courage to accept you for who you are. And if you want to change, you're going to have the courage to change it too. And to admit that, oh my God, I am too whatever, and I want to change. And also, I think the courage to go ahead and do the things that you are scared to do. You are going to be reborn in the next 1 to 2 months. You're going to feel like you're like a new person, a completely new person. Maybe you're gonna have some kind of epiphany about something, and that's why you feel like you're a brand new person, right? Because this new epiphany is going to change how you are going to live your life, maybe. And we have the moon over here. So I think with this cat over here, and then if you look at the cat, it has a moon like kind of carved in between her eyes. And so I feel like this is all about intuition. It's about you're going to feel supercharged with like intuition. Maybe your third eye is opening. Maybe you're gonna feel like all these mysterious energy surrounding you, like your intuition is going to be at a peak level, or you're going to start your spiritual journey, right? That's why you feel anew and reborn. And over here, the universe, right? The universe, if I feel like is that world card that, like I said earlier, and if this is the world card and the major arcana card, then it's the last card, which is also at the end of a cycle and then coming back into a new one, right? And so I think you're going to start a new phase in your life, and 2021. If you're watching this video as I upload them, all my videos are timeless, but I'm just saying if you are watching them as I upload them, then in the next 1 or 2 months, we're going into a new year. So that is something new too, like a complete new cycle, and the beginning of a new decade, right? Chop wood. That's about, doing everything, the daily chores. Things might seem really, really boring right now, doing the same kind of routine kind of things, but you're gonna find joy in doing the simplest things too. So in the next 1 or 2 months, you're gonna enjoy the simple stuff. The life might seem a little boring for you, to some people, but you're like, I like it. That means no drama, no chaos. So in the next 1 or 2 months, I think there's not going to be a lot of chaos and drama in your life. There's going to be a lot of calmness. With this moon card, I feel calm. I feel illumination from the moon, even though it's not very bright like the sun, but it's very soft. It's very touching. And I think you're going to feel just a lot of that feminine energy, okay? In the next 1 or 2 months, you're going to but the thing is, we do have the courage, the lion card, which is like the Leo card, which is the sun. So I feel you're going to be very, very balanced in the next 1 or 2 months too. You're going to have that courage and the sun energy when it's needed, but you're going to also embrace the feminine and the soft side of you as well. Like, this is what we're talking about, embracing all of you. And you're going to learn to love yourself more. You're going to learn to appreciate yourself more. And if you really ask yourself a question, I asked myself this question like 20 years ago, and I was thinking, you know what? Well, this is one of the questions. The one question I asked myself is that if I could go back in time, would I want to change anything? And my answer was no, because all of those things that I experienced before made me who I am now. And maybe like little things here and there, but in general, not really. And then also I think, I don't love myself like, oh my God, I am so in love with myself. Like, there's nothing I want to change about me, but I am learning to like myself more. I'm learning to embrace the things that I possess, right? And maybe other people don't, or maybe, other people do too, but there is still something that it's the makeup of me, like the various things that I possess, the combination of it is uniquely me, and no one else would probably possess it, right? And even if there's other people that possess it, but it's going to be very, very, very few. It's not, right? So just know that you are very unique, you're very special, and I think in the next 1 or 2 months you're going to start seeing that, and you're going to appreciate that, and you're going to embrace that, and you're going to find joy in the simple things of life, and you're going to enjoy doing that, and you're going to start a new chapter of your life, and you're going to feel very, very balanced, very peaceful, and I think it's amazing. I think pile number 4, just reading your cards, I'm like, ooh, I'm calm and peaceful. And you guys can't see it, but when I was reading your cards, I was closing my eyes the whole time, just like feeling the energy, which I didn't do for the other 3 piles. So anyways, that's what I see for pile number 4. And I do want to mention something. Look at this card. It has all these like little white dots, like fiery. Maybe like these are the fireflies or something, right? in this card. And then we have this card has, you know, these little stars over here too, right? And then this too, like little speckles of things. And I think despite of, like, it doesn't even matter how small you think you are, but in the darkness you shine, right? You shine through. And we need that, especially in the darkness. Even if it's just one tiny little light. So you light up people's skies. You light up you're the light in when people are feeling dark. So I think in the next 1 to 2 months, you're gonna realize that too, that people really appreciate you having you in their life too. Okay. And you have a calming factor for them. All right, so that's what I see for pile number 4. Let me know if this resonated with you or anything that you want to share with me. Leave it in the comment section below. And don't forget to like, share, or subscribe to my channel and or my video, and turn on that notification bell. And if you haven't seen my next 7 to 10 days video, not the one I uploaded this week, but the one I uploaded last week. Okay, last week, because I'm doing a drawing. The drawing will end on, well, I'll stop the entry on December 14th, 2020 at 11:59 LA time. And so if you haven't entered that drawing, go ahead and do that. You don't have to watch the whole video, just watch the intro part so that you know how to enter into the drawing, and I hope you become a winner. All right, and so that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.